Hey everybody! I'm here today to tell you and show you when to check blind spots. This will be an easy driving lesson, so let's get right into the video. Now, first and foremost, I will be going over the two overall situations and times in which you should be checking your blind spots. Okay, let me just get out of this parking spot over here and we'll get moving. So basically, when should you check your blind spots? The first overall situation is before you change positions when driving. Changing positions would be, I'm switching from one lane to the other, let's say, okay? Or I'm pulling over on the side of the road. Now, the second situation is going to be whenever you change directions while driving. Changing directions is when you go in a completely different direction. So right now, over here, I am going to be turning left onto this road, okay? I'm going to signal, I'm going to check my mirrors, and then now I'm going to check my blind spot like that. Okay, and that's because I'm changing directions. I'm now going left. I'll give you another couple of examples. Let's say I'm driving and I'm going to be changing positions, okay? I'm going to be pulling over onto the side of the road. I'm going to signal, check my mirrors, and now I'm going to check my blind spot, and I'm going to begin to pull over. That is an example of changing positions, okay? And I'll demonstrate again in a moment, and now I'm doing the same thing naturally because I'm leaving that pulled over position. I'm going to do the same thing in a moment, but I'm going to be switching lanes, which is another version of changing positions. Now, your blind spot is basically the area on the sides of your car, on either side, the driver's side or passenger side. Okay, there's some debate about that, but you have a blind spot on either side of your car. That is the area that cannot be seen through any of the mirrors. You can only see any cars or pedestrians or anything in your blind spot if you actually turn your head to the side, like that. That's why it's also known as a shoulder check, like this. Now, I'm going to be turning right, so I've stopped at the red light. I'm going to check my mirrors. I'm going to check my blind spot. Good to go. I'm going to creep forward, okay? Now, you're going to see what I'm going to do again. I'm waiting here, checking my mirrors, my blind spot again, and now I can proceed. And the reason that I checked my blind spot twice was because I was at that red light for more than a couple of seconds. And if you're ever stopped for an extended period of time before proceeding with your lane change or your turn or whatever, you want to actually check your blind spot twice or even 3 times if you need to. The reason is because let's say I checked my blind spot and I was going to actually turn, okay, and then I had to wait like I did there. I creeped forward and I waited. That during that time frame, someone or something can appear in the blind spot, and that's why you need to check it again. So don't be afraid to check it as many times as you need to. Okay, as you can see right there, natural instinct to check my blind spot. Don't be afraid to check it multiple times if you need to, because you need to make sure that there's no one and nothing in that blind spot. So it's very, very important. Very simple. I'm about to turn into this parking lot, check my blind spot like that. Very simple. And it should also go without being said that your blind spot isn't the only thing that you need to be checking. You should also be checking your mirrors, looking around your car through the windows, steering, signaling, and so forth. But your blind spot is definitely one of the most important things that you need to check. So check this out. I'm going to be turning right over here into this parking spot. So I'm going to check my blind spot there. We're going to pull into the parking spot. Very simple and straightforward. That is essentially when to check your blind spot. And I've also gone over the basics of sort of how to check your blind spot and told you about the blind spot in general as well. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.